Hi, my name is Adam Mormolstein, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play Papa Hobo off of Paul Simon's first solo album called Paul Simon. Alright, let's jump right in. The intro uses 4 different chords that I'm going to show you, and then we'll walk through kind of the form. It starts in the key of A, and we're going to start off with just a regular old A major. And you want to make sure to keep that high E string ringing throughout, because you can hear Paul will hit that. We got an A major, and then he brings his pinky to the 3rd fret of the B string to turn this into an A suspended. So just practice rocking between these 2 chords by bringing your pinky in. We also have an E7. This is just like your regular E, but he puts his pinky again on the 3rd fret of the B string and turns it into an E7. And you'll notice he strums this one, hitting the low E, and then hitting the octave up an octave higher on the D string. The other chord in the intro is a B7. And those are the 4 chords of the intro. So let me show you slowly how to put them all together. So we start with A 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bring in A suspended. Back to A suspended, A suspended, E7, get that octave, back to A sus, E7, one more time, A sus, E7, now the turnaround, and on that turnaround, he hits the root of the A twice, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. Alright, now I'm going to play the whole intro all the way through. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're in the verse, and we go from the key of A to the key of D. So we start off with D, and again he's hitting the root note of the open D, and then he's alternating to the open A and to a D7. So we got D, D7, G, F sharp, which is just walking down chromatically from G to E7. G, F sharp, F, E7. So hit that E, and then strum the chord. 1, 2, 3, 1. Back to D. Same thing. D7 with an A in the root. Then G7. Got the 7 up here. A7. And you can see the 7 is on the 3rd fret of the E string. I like to play with my pinky, but however is easiest, you can get that 7. Back to D. So the first, I guess 8 measures are 1, 2, 3. Back to D. So from right here, we're going D, E7, A7, twice, G, G7, C, Alright, so let me show you the lick there. So when we get to C, we're playing just regular old C, and we're going to walk up chromatically. C, C sharp, D. The second chord here is our A7 from before, with a C sharp in the bass. So we're going C, A7, C sharp in the bass, to a G. This is just a G bar chord, but I'm playing the D as the root, and sliding that down to E. So up to that point, we've got C, A7, G, E7. And so on the second bit, on the E7, you're playing the root note, E, strumming, and then slapping the strings. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do the syncopated walk down to G. So we've got E, and when we go to F, we're playing the 3rd fret of the A string and the 1st fret of the E string. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it might take a little practicing, but it's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we do this syncopated walk down. That's really just C, G, with a B in the bass, A minor, G. And that's going to be playing this walk down, a 1, a 2, a 3, 1. A 1, a 2, a 3, 1. So that whole little bit is, let's go back to that C major chord. 1, 2, 3, A7, G, E7. So after all that, we have another riff, kind of on a G chord. So we get done with that walk down. So that's going to be just a G, kind of playing this G shape. And you're playing open B and open G. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use this shape. So first finger on the 1st fret of the A string. And I like to do my pinky on the 2nd fret of the B string. that shape. So G, B, G. And we're going to play first fret of the A string, open G string, second fret of the B string. So you can kind of see this pattern. And then we walk down first fret of the B string and open A string. Back to G. So I'll hit the G and B and sometimes the G chord, the G string. So to finish off this riff, he's playing G, third fret of the E string, then again on the other E string, and then an open G, 1, 2, 3. And it's kind of strumming to the G7. We've got third fret of the B string, pulling off to an open B. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me play the entire G riff so you can hear what it sounds like. The end of this section just rocks between A minor and G, and he's kind of punching the rhythm here. So that whole bit. Now I'm going to play the entire first verse all the way through slowly so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. So now we're in the second verse, or bridge, or chorus, or however you want to call it. It is completely different than the first verse. So I'm going to show you some of the nuances here. We start in the key of C now, on a C major chord. And we're going to hit that root C, C, and then G in the bass. Back to C, walking up to F. C, E, E, F. And then walking back down. C. got a G chord, but we're playing the B and the bass. A minor, and then A minor with an E in the bass. G, hit that D string, 2, 3, 1. And we're gonna walk up to the 7. So open D, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. So then we're gonna do this cool walk up from G to C, which is pretty easy. We've got a G in the bass, open B, then open A, 1st fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the B string, and then the C chord. So the second half of this verse, we again start on a C, and then we put a G in the bass, C, walk up to that F, and we're going to do this walk down to C, which is just an F, first 3 notes of an F chord, open 3 strings of the guitar, and then kind of a F6, I guess, which is 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the B string. So that's just, and then you're landing on a C chord. And the last few bars of this verse, we've got C, E7, A minor, A minor with a G in the bass, and then we have D7 with an F sharp in the bass, if you can wrap your thumb around there. And we're going to do that G walk up again to G7. Alright, now I'm going to play the entire second verse all the way through slowly. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to play the last verse / outro. So coming out of that G7, we're going to a C shape, but he's just playing the top few notes of of the C. Oh, Papa, Papa, oh. So we've got C, and he's going to 4th fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the D string, and sliding that up, which makes it a D chord. And he's adding a couple little slaps in there. And landing on the G. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. To a G7. To F. So let me show you this. It sounds pretty cool, and it's not as hard as it looks. This is really just an A chord that I like to bar with one finger, and he slides it up so it's kind of a B flat major. So here we're on the 3rd fret, and I'm gonna use my thumb, 1st finger, middle finger, and just kind of do a banjo roll. I'm going to slide into that. Now we're in that A shape. Slide it down 1 fret. Open. And we're going to play the 1st fret of the E string to get that G7 sound. Practice working that up. It sounds fast, but when you use all 3 fingers, it's pretty manageable. So from there, we're gonna land on an F after that riff. F, D7. Our F sharp in the bass, G, walk up to C, F, D7, G, C, and then there's this little interlude that goes F, D minor, which is just a D minor bar chord with an A in the bass. And then we're moving to B flat. A minor bar chord. B flat. A minor. G minor. Same shape, just moving it to F. And he's kind of strumming it so you can really hear each note. So that little bit is F, D minor, B flat, A minor, B flat, A minor, G minor, F. And so the outro just really repeats what we've already done a minute ago. F, D7, G, walking up to C, F, D7. Does that 3 times. This is the last time. Put a little retard and a C7. And then he goes into this final riff. So that riff is going to be 7th fret of the G string. And just slide into that. 6th fret of the E string. I'm using my thumb and first finger to pick those. 5th fret for each. 3rd fret. So again. And then the last part is open B string, hammering on to the 1st fret. And we're also going to grab the 1st fret of the E string. This is really just a pentatonic scale. But with double stops. So G and B on the 3rd fret, then on the 1st fret, then we have D and G on the 3rd fret, and then on the 1st fret, A and D on the 3rd fret, on the 1st fret, and then we land on our F to finish it out. So again, let me play that whole riff. Alright, now I'm going to play the entire verse out slowly so you can hear it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was Papa Hobo. I hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or thoughts, and we'll see you next time.